Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Vihari Jaya Gopi Janvallabha Jaya Girivardhari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Vihari Jaya Gopi Janvallabha Girivardhari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Vihari Jaya Gopi Janvallabha Girivardhari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Vihari Jaya Gopi Janvallabha Jaya Girivardhari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, गोपी जन वल्लभा जय गिरिवरधारी जय राधा माधवा जय कुंज विहारी जय गोपी जन Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Jaya Radha Madhava, Jaya Kunja Vihari, Jaya Gopi Janvallabha, Jaya Girivaradhari.
Jai Radha Madhava, Jai Kunja Vihari, Jai Gopi Janavallabha, Girivaradhari.
Jaya Radha Madhava, Jaya Kunja Vihari, Jaya Gopi Janvallabha, Jaya
Hare Krishna. A very warm welcome to all of you for today's session on the Srimad Bhagavatam. We'll start our session with the prayers. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudiraye Nashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavat Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Nashtigi. So today we'll be starting with this new chapter of the Srimad Bhagavatam, the 27th chapter of the third canto, which explains to us about material nature. Because in the previous chapter, we discussed the analytical aspects of Sankhya. So Bhagwan Kapil, he explained about the elementary aspects of creation, how different elements got created, and how from each element different sense objects are correlated, our senses are correlated. So all those aspects, the foundational principles of material nature we discussed in the previous chapter. Now, in this chapter, we'll discuss about how a living entity and material nature are correlated to each other and how material nature drives the functioning of the living entities and how living entities drive the functioning of this material nature. Okay. So we'll begin our discussion today with text 1, Shloka number 1 of the 27th chapter of the 3rd canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. श्रीभगवानुवाच प्रकृतिस्थोऽपि पुरुषो नाच्यते प्राकृतैर्गुणैः अविकारादक अकर्तृत्वं निर्गुणत्वात् जलार्कवत् श्रीभगवानुवाच प्रकृतिस्थोऽपि पुरुषो नाच्यते प्राकृतैर्गुणैः अविकारात् अकर्तृत्वान् निर्गुणत्वात् जलार्कवात्. Translation. The personality of Godhead, Kapil continued, where the living entity is thus unaffected by the modes of material nature. Because he is unchanging and does not claim proprietorship, he remains apart from the reaction of the modes, although abiding in a material body, just as the sun remains aloof from its reflection on water. You see, so a very beautiful example is quoted here by Bhagwan Kapil, that when a living entity becomes aloof, aloof means he is unaffected by the modes of material nature. Because as we all know, we have discussed many times that all the living entities in this material creation, all the living entities in this material world, they are all affected by the three modes of material nature. If you remember, many times I have given this example that how this material nature is compared to an ocean, and the waves of the ocean represent the three modes. So once a living entity falls down into this material nature, he cannot save himself from the three modes of material nature. Right? When a living entity falls into this material nature, he cannot save himself from the three modes of material nature. But there is a process, there is a solution to it, that how the moment a living entity falls into this material nature, no living entity can save himself from this material nature, except there are certain living entities who can raise themselves to a position which is beyond the three modes. So that is what Bhagwan Kapil is saying here. He is saying, Shri Bhagavan Uvacha. So Bhagwan Kapil, that's why it is mentioned here. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha. So Bhagwan Kapil, he is saying, Prakritistho api purusho. Prakritistho. Prakritistho means Prakritistho api purusho. Purusho means the living entity. Okay. And when he is Prakritistho, Prakritistho means when a living entity is within the Prakriti, within this material nature. Prakriti means when the three modes are active, they are in action. Okay. So Prakritisthopi Purusha. So when Purusha, or when the living entity is within Prakriti, within this active material nature, na najyate prakritair gunay. Na ajyate. Ajyate means to get affected. Na ajyate means to not get affected. Najyate prakriti guna. Although a living entity is within this material nature, but he is not affected by the three modes of material nature. How? How is it possible? Because we have discussed many times that once a living entity falls into this material nature, he is bound to get affected or he is bound to get influenced by the three modes, isn't it? But there is a way, there is a method, there is a process. After attaining that process, a living entity, he becomes transcendental or he raises himself to a position which is beyond the three modes of material nature. So that is what is mentioned here by Bhagwan Kapil, that Purusho Najyate Prakrite Guna. A living entity, although he is within Prakriti, he is affected by the three modes of material nature, but a living entity is not affected by this Prakriti or material nature when avikarad kartritva. So avikarad kartritvan. Now these are different characteristics of a living entity. Avikarad means unchangeable. So why a living entity is called unchangeable? Avikarat. Because living entity, who is the living entity? The spirit soul, isn't it? Because we are not this body, we are a spirit soul. Now, unchangeable has got two connotations, or you can say it has got two meanings at under two different circumstances. So, the first aspect of unchangeability of the living entity is that living entity is situated within the heart. This is the first aspect of the unchangeable aspect of a living entity. What is that? That living entity is present within the heart. Okay. That means the spirit soul is present within the heart. So, that position of the living entity from the heart never changes. For example, sometimes people say that they ask this question that what happens when there is a heart transplant? What will happen to the spirit soul? Because spirit soul is present within the heart. So if heart gets transplanted, does it mean that the spirit soul gets transplanted? No. Why? Because heart is the place or is the position where the living entity sits or where the spirit soul sits. I'll give you an example to substantiate this. So if you have a cabin in an office, or say the manager of the office, he has a cabin. Now he has a sitting place, which is the cabin, right? Now suppose if there is renovation of the cabin, all the doors and windows and everything is replaced with new ones. But still the sitting place of the person will remain the same, isn't it? It's not that we are moving the person, we are moving the paraphernalia, or we are moving the the raw ingredients. We are just moving the ingredients. We are not moving the person per se, isn't it? So similarly, heart is a place where the spirit soul sits, and spirit soul sits there continuously. That's why unchangeable. Even though heart may change, we may change one. Heart can be transplanted. Some other person's heart may be put in another person's. Uh, that place of heart can change. That means heart can be changed, but spirit soul is unchangeable. So that is one aspect of unchangeable aspect of the spirit soul. There is another aspect of the second aspect of unchangeable characteristic of the spirit soul. What is the second aspect? The second aspect is that spirit soul is infinitesimal and Krishna is infinite because he is the source of all the spirit souls. So Krishna is infinite, but all the spirit souls, they are finite and they are very tiny. Okay. So Krishna may be infinite, but spirit souls are very tiny, infinitesimal. So we are all part and parcels of Krishna. Krishna is like an ocean and we are like drops. And that is also unchangeable position. That means it's not that a time will come when we will become ocean and Krishna will become drop. No. We are eternally going to be drops of ocean and Krishna will eternally be the ocean. That means Krishna will always remain the supreme personality of Godhead, and we as living entities, we will always remain inferior to Krishna, inferior to the Devatas. Okay. So that is the meaning of avikarad. Avikarad means the spirit soul cannot change his context. Right? That is the context here. What? And according to context, there are two kinds of unchangeable characteristic of the spirit soul. Then the second aspect which here Bhagwan Kapil is saying is akartritvam, akartritvan. Now what is the meaning of akartritvan? Karta, karta means doer. That I am the doer, I am doing everything. Okay. And somehow that also includes when a person says that he has done something very big. So kartritvan means the the aspect of a living entity where he thinks that he is the doer, he is doing everything. But what is happening actually? You see, nirgunatva jalarkavat. Living entity may think that he is doing everything. But actually what happens? Nirgunatvaj. Nirgunatvaj. A living entity is nirguna. Nirguna. Nirguna means nirguna. Gun means the three modes of material nature. So agun means which has no qualities. But nirgun means when the word nir is used in Sanskrit, that means that a living entity has transcended the three modes of material nature. Transcendental, the aspect of a living entity or The original characteristic of the living entity is that he is beyond the three modes of material nature. We are actually nirgunatvaj. We are actually nirguna. But once we are in this material nature, we get covered by the illusory potency of Maya. Then we start to think because of this uh, conditioned body, we get conditioned in our thinking that we die, we live, we take birth, all these things. But actually, a living entity who has knowledge, he knows that nothing belongs to me, everything belongs to Krishna. Right? So that is what Bhagavan Kapil is saying. Nirgunatvaj Jal Arkavat. And such a beautiful example Bhagavan Kapil has quoted here. Jal Arkavat. Ark means sun and Jal means water. So sometimes during the rainy season or in any season for that matter, not only during rainy season, but yeah, when there is a water body, a clean water body, a very crystal clear water body, and when the sun falls on this water body, the body starts to when the sun falls on this water body, the water body, if you look on the top of the water body carries reflection of the sun. Okay. Now, the sun is in the sky, but water body, if there is some agitation in the water body, when there is agitation in the water body, because water body means what? It may be a river, a flowing river, a lake or a pond or any water body. We may create a water body, a small water body in which we can see the sun. But then a water body gets agitated very quickly, isn't it? We all have that experience that this water body gets agitated very quickly. Now, the water body may get agitated, and the sun, the reflection of the sun in the water body may also look like it is shaking or it is moving. But is the sun moving in reality? No. The sun actually is not moving. So that is why that beautiful example is given by Bhagavan Kapil here to substantiate this point that a living entity, Prakristhopi Purusho, a living entity is present in Prakriti, but still he is not affected by the three modes. He is unaffected by the three modes. And he is avikarad, he is unchangeable, he is non-doer, he does not do anything. In the third chapter of the Bhagavad Gita, in the 27th Shloka, Lord Krishna talks about it. That how a living entity is non-doer, he is not doing anything. Everything is performed or done by Krishna. Everything is done by Krishna and Krishna's energies, because Krishna actually is in Golok Vrindavan. He does not need to do anything. But yeah, directly or indirectly, everything is done by Krishna. So Krishna says the same thing in the 27th shloka of the third chapter. That prakrite kriyamanani gune karmani sarvasha ahankar vimudhatma kartahamiti manyate. So this second point which Bhagavan Kapil is saying here, akartritvan. A living entity tends to think that he is doing activities, but no. All the activities are performed by the three modes of material nature. And the example I have given also, that once a living entity falls into the ocean, then wherever the ocean wants to where ocean wants a living entity to go, and how will ocean make a living entity to go up and down? Because of the waves of the ocean. So the waves of the ocean represent the three modes, and a living entity gets tossed up and down, up and down, up and down continuously because of these waves of the ocean, which represent the three modes. Similarly, in this material world also, a living entity is just getting influenced by the three modes, and based on the influence of the three modes, he acts. So based on the influence of the three modes, a living entity acts, and that creates karma or karmic reactions. And it's a repetitive cycle, it goes on perpetually until unless we take shelter of a pure devotee of Krishna. So Bhagavan Kapil, that's what he's saying. That actually a living entity is always aloof from this material nature. He has nothing to do with this material nature. And that is why this beautiful example of Jalarkavat is given. That the reflection of the sun falls on the river. Now the river may get agitated, and based on agitation by the river, suppose if there is a strong wind, the river will get agitated. And so the reflection of the sun in the river will also get agitated. But actually, is the sun getting agitated? No, sun is situated in its orbit. And sun is not getting agitated. It's the reflection of the sun in the river which is getting agitated. Okay. Only the reflection is getting agitated. And if a person is not in knowledge, if he is seeing the river and watching reflection of the sun in the river, that person may think that sun is getting agitated, but no. There are many instances like this. If you look up in the sky during rainy season when there are clouds and then there is moon. So when the clouds move at a very slow pace, when the clouds move, it looks as if moon is also moving with the clouds, but actually moon is not moving. So an illusion is created that moon is moving. It's an illusion. And that illusion is called Maya. Similarly, sun is in its orbit and the reflection is in the river. So an illusion is created that the sun in the river is getting agitated, but no, the sun is situated in his orbit, eternally blissful. He is not moving. Similarly, a living entity also, in his original state, he is all blissful, Sat Chit Ananda. Sat means eternal, Chit means knowledge and or consciousness, and Ananda means blissful position. So living entity is eternally situated in his blissful position, but when he enters into this material world, when he starts to think that I am this body, and when he enters into that concept of his material existence, then all these factors come into existence. Right? So living entity is, Krishna talks about it in the Bhagavad Gita also in the second chapter so many times, that we are immortals, we never die. Just like Krishna is eternal, we are also eternal because we are his part and parcel. So many places in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna talks about it. And the same thing here, Lord Krishna is saying in the Srimad Bhagavatam also. So that is what we are seeing here. Those who are new to the channel can subscribe. All of you can like, comment, share. We'll stop here. We'll continue our discussion in the next session. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.